Love, peace, and joy to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my lunar update today. So, we have our, a waning crescent moon in Sagittarius. Yes, we have our waning crescent moon in Sagittarius, and that is such a contradiction because the waning moon really calls for us to reflect inward, go into our subconscious mind, reflect, analyze, process information that has been shared with us throughout the lunar cycle. And Sagittarius energy calls for us to go on journeys, take adventures, be explorative, share information, and they're just like opposites. So the first part of this lunar phase may feel really difficult. The energy will be very unstable, and you have to find a way to ground yourself in this energy. The best way to ground yourself in this energy, in my opinion, is to practice noble silence. You want to be in a space where you can listen and observe without absorbing or responding. And it's going to be very difficult at first, but when you're operating in awareness, it'll help you throughout this transition. The shadow aspect of this is that you may feel like, you may feel like you are dissatisfied, or that there is just some type of lingering doubt or just upsetness because what you are experiencing externally is in resistance with how you're feeling internally. And in order for you to be able to move through that energy, you want to objectively observe what's going on and then take the time to express that energy in a healthier way by journaling, praying, meditating. I just seen somebody, lighting some incense and playing some music to shift the energy in the atmosphere, because other people are going to try to project out this energy onto you because they don't know how to really process it. The people that are not aware, the people that are not doing the work that you may surround yourself with, they are not going to know how to process this energy. So there may be a lot of projection going on. A lot of people may be operating in their ego, wanting things to go their way, or wanting to share their wisdom, or however they're feeling. They want to express it. And your job is not to respond. Just listen. Because you actually may learn something or get a piece of information that can support your future movements later on. And so if you express now, or if you release a certain energy that wasn't really processed or grounded, it may have adverse effects during this time. 333 on the timer. So right now is really just calling you to pay attention and do not allow your trauma or your triggers to win, because that may come up. You may feel triggered and you may want to release that, but another thing is, a way to maybe avoid some of that is avoid conversation for these last few days. Like I said, noble silence. Like if you could just really keep to yourself, keep your thoughts to yourself, not speak in a sporadic way or just blurt things out. You want to make sure that you are consciously paying attention to what people are saying, how you're feeling, and be like, okay, I'm not going to respond in this energy. It's very unstable. It's not supportive of how I'm feeling right now. And choose to ground yourself through prayer, meditation, doing the work, journaling it out. As we move into the next part, the next lunar day with the moon in Sagittarius, I really feel like overnight you'll get some type of dreams, you'll get some type of awareness, you'll get some type of intuitive download. that is going to support you in putting pieces together. You know, you want to be able to put all of this information that you received over the whole entire lunar month and like get your answers, you know. Pray for answers. Meditate on the information so you can seek the gaps and fill the voids with information. And then tune into the higher truth, not your own truth or how you feel about the truth. Tune into the higher truth of what it really is or what it's really about, and not just how you're receiving it in your physical body. If you do need to talk it out with somebody, I wouldn't recommend talking it out with a friend or a peer or a coworker. You want to turn to a mentor, some type of spiritual leader that you may have, or somebody who you respect because their lifestyle or the things that they live, they embody, are in a direct alignment of where you're trying to go. You want to follow somebody who has already done the work, who is already